Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dr. Venture Sr., joined with
Genzo the Gamer,
and we are 2/3 of Podsixclub, and we are going live for a Friday night Magic stream of MTG. Well, just Magic
MTG,
the Gathering.
Yeah, there's no extra to that. It's Throne of Eldraine is out.
Yes, it's actual full release for paper and the whole shenanigan, and rotation and standard is all new and fresh and shiny.
Standard and or Brawl.
Well, and yes, that is what we are going through and doing today and getting around to, because we ran around like fools, but obviously, as we discussed, it kind of ended up paying off for us because we didn't really go through and get our acts together in order to be able to pre-order really anything.
Yeah, exactly.
No packs, no collector's packs, no brawl decks. But we hit up enough places in the morning, because we both actually had the time to do so, and found, well, decks for Brawl and collector's packs. So
sweet collector's packs.
Sweet collector's packs. So we got some of that to look forward to. But before that, we have some games of Brawl, because we have who this new deck, who this new standard, who this is Korvold, the let me see if I can
Yes,
get
mine's technically been up on the whole time too.
Whoops.
On the corner there, which this will come up in a second.
What? I can't
over here.
I can't tell the framing because it's all wonked out, dude. I don't know. Anyhow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll try for that.
We've got starting off Korvold, the Fey Cursed King, which is the Dragon Noble. Supposed to be using a card cam, but we're having issues with that right now. But that's fine, because this is the Crazy Jund deck, which we actually did go through and get to test out and preview in MTG Arena for the Brawl courtside Eldraine event that they had there. So we got to test out all 4 of the decks.
I'm trying to see if I can get the thing working.
I know, it's the framing on the thing's gone all wonky for whatever reason.
Yeah. We've had a chance to test them, but it's our first chance actually playing on paper.
Yep, and we are definitely going through and looking forward to this, because like I said, we ran around all morning trying to find these things because of our lack of foresight on ordering them and not going through and actually realizing that they were all sold out until we were actually streaming that courtside Brawl event.
I went, oh, this is fun. Wait, we all talked about buying these a long time ago. Why weren't we on top of this?
Well, because we're so on top of things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that surprising.
Yeah.
Still fudging around with things here. I'm going to see if I can
get the card cams with the Worko.
Yeah, I get this working. I may not. How about you roll for low?
Sounds like an excellent plan. Let's see. Oh, don't knock the deck up. Let's see what we actually get here. Ooh, deuce.
I think the card cam might be dead for us. So.
Ruh-roh. They really do be like that sometimes.
Roll, that's not useful at all.
It did the thing.
So you go first.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much shuffled up enough, but let's give her one more go. Went through and picked up, obviously, some new sleeves to go along with the decks, because I just don't have enough, because I guess I'm rolling with too many decks these days. Go figure. So
there's no such thing as too many decks. Only not enough sleeves. That's a thing.
That is the issue that I consistently find myself facing, because how many decks am I rolling with? There's the 5 Oathbreaker, there's the 1 Commander, there's the 2 Brawl, Pauper, one of those, the 193-94 old school deck that I have, and then the 2 C19 Precons that I have also sleeved up. And not counting the actual anthologies,
which are also sleeved.
The anthology as well as the challenger decks.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah, the challenger sleeve and stuff too.
Yeah.
Whereas I have de-sleeved most of my collection recently, and I don't have that many decks because I'm sorting. And, it's been months and months of sorting. I never get it done.
And when you're done, it's just going to be months and months of more sorting because inevitably you go through and be like, all right, I like this method. No, wait, actually, it would be more efficient if I changed it up and had it sorted like this.
Yeah, or I just go, I'm going to buy a bunch of booster packs and open them.
Hey, that's not even the half of it.
There isn't even half of it.
That's the best part. I love it. I love it. We may or may not have gone a little bit crazy because we actually were able to find the stuff that we were looking for, namely the collector's boosters. And thank you again. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to.
I've been planning on doing that for a while.
Brilliant bastard! You. All right, let's go for the cut.
Like I said, it was much more fun to just be like, here you go. Here's a booster pack.
Shazam! And you know that's going to be the one.
Probably, yeah. The one I almost had. I'm just joking. I hope it is though, because that makes it better though.
All the sweeter, all the sweeter. Like I told you, my one story of my friend from elementary school where I got him Packs of Chronicles, and he managed to pull like 2 Elder Dragons. It's just like, oh, so good. All right, let's see what we got.
That donks. Kind of bummed. Card cap's not working.
Cacao, keep. Ha 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 ha! That is a keep. Don't be too excited. Don't be too excited. Don't be too excited.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Doing the thing. Doing it. All right. I am on the play.
I don't think I'm as enthusiastic about my hand as you. I'm enthusiastic about this game.
Yes.
I've been looking forward to this all day. Well, not all day, but you know, since we got our hands on them.
Honestly, yeah, I've been looking forward to it even more than all day. I've been looking forward to it since like we were talking about going through and doing the whole runabout to see if we could actually find the decks.
True. Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of was, but it's like, all right, is this going to happen?
And the fact that it actually did go through and work out for both of us scheduling wise.
Scheduling wise and luck wise. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, that has really been the big thing. So it's just been a matter of having great luck. So
I'm assuming that's
yeah, that is a pass and play. Or play and pass, rather.
Yeah. I'll do the same.
Untap.
Other than mine doesn't come in tap.
Draw for turn. Forest, tap for a Paradise Druid and a Sego. Oh yeah! And here I got my can of energy.
The raise a can of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not working. I had to give it another try.
Yeah, of course, I know. Yeah, I tried to formulate it off of a off of a recipe that I found online for Popeye spinach.
What was that?
The energy in the can.
Oh, yeah. Popeye spinach. I hear it was really just math. Spinach.
Jesus. I thought it was kale and cocaine, but whatever.
Well, in the early years it was.
Yeah.
Before math was around.
Well, yeah, this was like, haha, it's spinach. It's not actually
spinach. No, it was spinach. Okay, now what am I actually doing other than making bad jokes?
Ah, such bad jokes. We're so good for that.
Alright, look for that. Witching Well.
Oh, you my maniac madman.
Subscribe for 2.
Yup. Try deuce. Scry deuce. So yeah, in our travels this morning, obviously we did go through and pick up those Throne of Eldraine Collector's boosters, but along with there were the Brawl decks that we are currently playing. Ganzo got himself the Alela Artful Provocateur Fairies deck, which is actually called. What is your deck called again?
Oh, Christ, I've forgotten. Fairy. Like fairy nonsense or something like that, but that's not it. That doesn't say on the box.
Oh, it doesn't say on the boxes. Oh, boo earns. Yeah, because I ended up getting the
like
Korvold Fake
Fairy
First
Mischief
King.
or something like that.
Sounds about right. And then I ended up also getting the Chulane Teller of Tales deck. But yeah, I don't. I think this one was called Wild Bounty, and then this one was like maybe Savage Hunger or something like that.
Sounds about right. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all just.
I could look it up.
It's just for funsies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like that.
Anyhow, you did your scry thing. Are you gonna?
I did my scry thing. I put onto the bottom, and that's a signal.
All right. On top. Draw for turn. Interesting. Interesting. Going to.
I really wanted my card kept working, but I shouldn't mess with it midstream. I would have break something.
Hey, how hard was it for us to go through and get the regular chem?
I know.
So, anyhow, I'm going to tap out to play a Thrashing Brontodon.
Ooh.
And then also lay in a Stomping Ground into play tapped and actually. And I run that back.
Yep.
Undo that, pretend you never saw that. Bloodfell Caves instead, and I will gain 1 life off of that. Oh, right. Focus.
Wait,
that's the one. Website upstairs accidentally.
Backwards? Yeah, they're backwards. Yeah. Didn't change the names on them.
That's fine. That's fine. This is totally fine.
Ah, we can quickly change them.
Yeah, we can. Go for it.
Alright, everybody.
This is how prepared we've been all day.
Yeah.
As it shows with us going through and running around and trying to find the decks in the first place. But it paid off because.
Oh yeah, it's also been a long day.
Yeah. Yeah, I got way less sleep than I usually do on my weekday work night.
Alright, now we need to.
There we go.
Oh, with the shorthand there's Ganzo Adventure.
Hey!
Instead of Ganzo the Gamer and Dr. Adventure.
Hey,
shorthand.
That's easy. It's
alright, it's my turn, right?
It rolls off the tongue better.
It does. To be fair, it's only got the extra bit because someone else has just Ganzo.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not on Arena, though. I am Ganzo on Arena. Everyone else I'm Ganzo game.
The Ganzo.
Even my mother calls me Ganzo. That'd be weird. Gonna lay that land down. Oh man. Logistics. I'm gonna lay a golden egg.
Woo!
I'm gonna draw a card.
Quite.
And say go.
Very well.
Yeah,
on top. Draw for turn.
I don't like that Baron's done.
Baronto Dizon.
We're thrashing, I'd be fine with it.
But
to start thrashing, that's what I don't like.
It really do be like that. Alright, rough.
Rough indeed.
Okay, I haven't actually played a land this turn yet, have I?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna play Cryptic Caves.
Cryptic.
White. And then I'm gonna go through and swing out for 5. Wait, bro, we did this wrong. 25 starting life, right?
Yeah.
Haha! I remembered this time.
So, how much damage did you do to me?
Yes.
You just need to bump yourself up.
26.
26, yeah.
Oops. Alright. Alright. Yes, so we started clearly at the proper life total, and we've been rolling through with it since. And second main, I'm going to go through and tap out to play the Gluttonous Troll. When Gluttonous Troll enters the battlefield, create a number of food tokens equal to the number of opponents you have. So I create a food token. And I don't think I have anything to represent tokens at the moment, so let's see if I can just get a card from slightly off screen. This works.
That works too.
That's a food token.
Yeah, so one of the, it would be nice to have had tokens in these decks, but
yeah, I wouldn't have complained at that, but
especially seeing how they do it with the commander decks. But I guess it's a slightly cheaper product in the long run.
Yeah,
but it's not really that much cheaper. I mean, it is, though. I guess that could justify the lack of tokens. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe the next incarnation will have it, or it'll fall flat on its face. Who knows?
I'm just happy that I managed to go through and get my hands on these. So that is my plan. Let us say go.
Cool. Grumble, grumble.
You got this, Doug.
Play an island. I should wait. Hold on a second. Run that back.
Of course. This is clearly the highest stakes.
I gotta
of magics.
I do this. I tap 3 for a
geode.
For a geode.
Nice.
Which then I get to scry.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Did you make your land drop?
Oh yeah, you're right. That doesn't count as my land drop.
No.
Counting that as my land drop. So yeah, play that islands that I found back.
Oh, good.
Haha, team is a surprise for the end. Sure.
No one ever suspects the surprise island. Yep. All right, you good?
Yeah.
Tap.
Those are surprise icebergs that are a little more deadly.
Certainly can be. Certainly can be. Especially if you claim to be unsinkable.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you don't have Leonardo DiCaprio on board, you should be fine. Alright, anyhow. Draw for turn. And let's try this. Stomping ground tapped. Swing for 8. Focus.
8.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Second main. Up play goblin credit my creature make cray. And say go. They like destroy stuff or something? I don't know.
Colorless. And could do damage.
Ah!
Yeah, my turn.
Indeed.
Okay. Play Command Tower.
Haha!
That's what I could realize that up. And then.
No, and then.
I badly need it. And then. I'll play my Commander.
Yeah.
And. Say go.
Alright. Untap skis. Remember to do proper this time. Draw for turn.
It would really be nice to have tokens.
Yeah. That's fine. This is fine. Totally
We'll
fine.
fill our collection out with our collector's packs, right?
We will clearly get all the tokens that we get there. Well, I mean, every single token is a flip foil.
It is
and
a flip foil, so
the flip is always food. So one side's food and the other one is whatever else.
Yeah, so I mean, all jokes. I mean, we'll get a couple, but we're gonna get more.
That's fine. It's fine. All right, so
luckily you can just buy tokens, so.
Okay, so we're gonna go through and waiting for 8 once again. Actually, make that 10. Even, nice round numbers. Keep it simple. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna block the 3/3.
That is fair. That is fair.
But they'll both die.
Well, they do both die.
Because of that touch.
White.
And then gain 2 life.
That you do because of the life link.
And then how much damage do I take?
You take
7.
Yes, you do. And then
No one did.
I'm sorry, but I have to.
Wow, I almost just spread my deck out backwards. Put my hand out backwards. Oh, so on the ball.
I will tap out to play Korvold. When Korvold enters the battlefield or attacks, sacrifice another permanent. Enters the battlefield, I sacrifice my food token and give Korvold a +1/+1 counter. And draw a card. And that will be my turn, and I will say go.
Draw. Planes.
Blazzanes.
Plain old Blazzanes.
I've been so hyped on Brawl! I'm so glad that we're actually getting proper support from WotC for it. With precons and then its eventual arrival to MTG Arena. Eventual. When it does, you know I'm going to be friggin' running that into the ground.
Oh, yeah, of course we're gonna.
Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to it for a while now. Been saying that that's been the natural home for it for a long time.
Put all the glitters on this.
Ooh, what does that do again?
Can creatures +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control.
Oh snap!
So it gets +2/+3.
Damn, son.
So yeah, it's a 5/6 flying.
Actually, for each, so it gets +4/+4 because it includes itself.
Yeah.
Not each other.
So then it's a 5/6. I mean, yeah, 5/6.
Gang Star.
Flying. And
Dude. Gangsta.
Tap 2 more
Uh-huh.
for a Guild Globe.
Ooh.
When it comes in, I get
Scry. Nice.
Oh, draw a card.
Yeah, straw. Yeah.
Straw. Wait, no, it's draw.
Gangsta. Sorry.
And then this
I'm
gets
not
another,
too familiar with.
This gets another +1/+1 because it's another artifact.
That's Whew. All right, I'm gonna untap.
Mike, just keep me alive for a turn.
Fingers crossed, my dude.
I don't think it will, but it might.
Draw for turn.
I may or may not have gotten hosed on creature cards of all things.
Incidentally enough, go figure. Play a mountain. Then, yeah, I need to do this.
If you got the kill, yeah. Kill me.
Playcrafter. That goes to the yard. That upticks.
I almost put it back in my hand.
I go through and
more than lethal.
Yeah, which then this one ends up upticking because I need to sack something, which is probably going to end up being
Venture wins the game.
one of the lands. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
At this point, no. Sorry.
Alright, so it's 25.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. You're so bad for going through and remembering starting.
Well, it's because we didn't do it. I didn't set it as the way it worked. It actually resets it to whatever the starting health was.
Whew. That was quite the spicy meatball.
That was a very spicy meatball.
That is why this was, incidentally enough, my number 2 pick for the deck that I really wanted to go through and get out of all the Brawl decks.
What was your number 1? Was it the Fairies?
Literally the Fairies, because that was the hot ticket that everyone else wanted. Because Fairies are dope. But, I mean, I managed to go through and get both Korvold and Chulane. So yes. I ain't mad about that. And I got them at very, very reasonable prices.
I only managed to get the Fairies, but you know, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, again, the deck is so fun to play.
You know, I mean, we're basically both hoping that there's going to be a restock wave, and we'll get a chance to get the rest of the ones that we don't have.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like even just having the singles is not bad.
No, I mean honestly, if I did manage to go through and get my hands on the night deck, I might just be parting that one out for pieces, but still not mad about getting it.
If I were given the opportunity to buy all 4 again in one pack, I probably would. Just so I could. I would take the extras. I would just part out my Fairies deck and probably the Knights deck.
Yeah. Well,
at that point, I would probably modify the Knights deck, see if I could make it a little more. And the thing is, that might work better in multiplayer.
Well, and the other thing with this kind of stuff is that it's a nice, easy starting point for Commander.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that we always argued about Brawl as a format, was that it's a nice, easy starting point for Commander because it's less intimidating for newer players because of the smaller card pool, but still being able to pull off some of the same concepts and shenaniganry just on a less crazy scale, because it obviously is just standard and not the entire breadth of all of what's been printed in Magic, which is honestly kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it's both exciting and daunting.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yeah.
I really want to make sure I shuffle these. I was about to give them to you, like, kind of like, I don't trust them.
Legit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking these new sleeves.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Other companies are starting to step up their sleeve game.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to go through and give them a shuffle if you want. So, they're really nice. Quite the nice feel to it, even though I still suck at the ruffle shuffle.
It's one of those things you actually have to practice.
Yeah, and I never have bothered because. Do I really want to be bending my cards?
Well, you shouldn't be bending your cards, though, if you're doing it correctly.
Yeah, but I suck, remember?
Yeah, I know. I usually do. And I kind of got it by literally sitting there with a deck of cards and just shuffling over and over again.
True. Alright. Let's do the thing. Round 2.
Round 2. Fight. Go on. Play?
Naturally, good say. Naturally.
I should have balled at that other end, but.
We're both stubborn with that, and
well, I didn't expect not to get anything useful.
Shoo-ba-doo-ba-ba-ba-bow. Yes, no, maybe no.
It's theoretically not a mulligan. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I'll regret it later, probably.
Oh, come on.
Probably. Not guaranteed. No, it's the like, I've been burned, but it's still, again, I don't think it was truly a mulligan on my last hand either. Like, it's...
No, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
Draw a card.
Yeah. Not in 1v1, though. I think you do in multiplayer on your start. Because at that point, it seemed like far too much of a disadvantage.
Okay. Alan's tap for a bag of holding.
Nice.
And there you go.
Draw for turn. Play a Blood-Filled Caves, tapped, and gain a life. There you go.
Card. Tap. Land. Land ho.
Land O, land ho.
Land ho. I'll play a Guild Globe.
Snap.
Which then.
Cantrips.
Card. And there you go.
Aye. Right, untap. Draw for turn. I will play a forest. Tap both for an arcane signet and say go. Nice. Very nice. Again, I missed my Fellwar Stone.
Draw. Swampadoodle.
Swampy poo.
And there you go.
Very well. Untap. Draw for turn. I will play a swamp.
Copying my moves.
Maybe.
I own the exclusive copyright for playing Swamp.
And now, come on, that's not nice.
You owe me royalties.
Dang it.
Could you imagine? Anybody could be Watsy.
Anyway, I am going to tap to play. Yeah, let's go through and do a Paradise Druid. Take me down to the Paradise Druid. Where I tap for 2 more and play a Golden Egg. There you go.
Draw.
Take me home. Hey, yay.
Playing this land.
Woo!
Play on my lander and say go.
Very nice. I missed the trigger on that one out of my own fault. I should have drawn off the egg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, hindsight. Hindsight really do be like that though. Anyhow, I'm going to go through and untap, draw for turn. Play a Cryptic Caves. Very well. I will tap out Death Sprout, your Alela, for a target creature.
Son of a...
I'm sorry. Whoops. I'm bunching the camera too much. Whoops. Anyhow, so I Death Sprout. and then I get to search the library for a basic. On my, I move to combat, however, and will swing for 2.
2.
So keep that up.
Yep.
And then I will fish out. Come on, where are you? Where are you? There we go. A Moontin tapped, and do I have a follow up? I do not. I will say go.
Turn. Flames.
And I was really pleasantly surprised with the card quality when I was going through and sleeving the deck up. The finish on them felt really nice.
That actually seemed pretty.
I mean, in fairness, I didn't really crack much M20 to have a comparison to the previous standard set, in that I haven't actually opened.
Complaints about M20 either.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
honestly, it's been years since I felt like, other than my large commander card curled on me. That's the only thing I complain about card quality. Other than that, I haven't had any complaints for it.
Fair enough.
Dominator was the last time we saw any kind of somewhat
weirdness.
print issues, and even then, there was a huge improvement at that point
compared to
Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan and stuff like that were just atrocious. Man, if I keep bashing their card quality, I can delay having to make a real decision on this game.
Well, just to help add to that, can I get a cut?
Yes.
Anything to help procrastinate from making decisions. I feel you on that, Doug. That
Alright.
Really?
Really. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, no, maybe no.
That. Oh wait, never mind. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Gonna skip it, maybe?
No, I'm gonna do it. Alright, do it differently, you know. Alright, I'm gonna do it, change my mind.
Legit?
I'm gonna tap that. The tap, pay 2 and tap Bag of Holdings.
Okay.
I get to
discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard.
No, I get to draw a card.
Oh, right.
Then discard a card.
No, it's whenever you draw a card, exile that card from the graveyard. Whenever you discard a card. Yeah, sorry.
It's whenever you discard a card. But then I paid the 2.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So I get to draw a card.
Sorry.
And then I get to exile the card.
Yeah.
And as long as that stays alive, I have a chance to get it back. If I don't, it goes into permanent exile.
It lets you go through and filter out into more useful things into your deck, which is freaking awesome.
And then pay.
Oh, M20, you're so crazy.
2 for corridor
monitor.
Basically a hall monitor, glorified hall monitor.
Yeah,
take go.
But it's got such a big butt. All right. I'm gonna untap.
The hall monitor has a big butt. Corridor monitor. Because it's metallic.
I like corridor butts, and I cannot lie. Draw for turn.
It so annoys me that the card thing isn't working.
Why it gotta be like that? Why? Very well. I will tap out. You play Korvold. When it enters the battlefield, I will sack the egg, which then goes through and puts a +1/+1 counter on it. And then I will say go. Yeah, huh?
Tap.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Draw a card.
Scatting to stay awake.
Emergent zone.
I didn't even register what that other card was, so it's completely fine.
Okay.
Man, your mana stacked up so weird. I'm getting confused.
Yeah, I don't.
Sorry, it's just like you have a weird mirror going on. I'm like, okay, yeah.
That.
Shibidi boom bada bo.
Tap 2.
Boom bada bo.
Tap my bag of holdings.
Boom bada bo.
Nice round, man. I'm so.
We are firing on all cylinders here. Clearly. Got this. I slept in this morning, relatively speaking. But it doesn't help when you end up going to bed a little bit later to kind of completely cut into any extra sleep that you might actually get. Whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, really? Okay?
I just got hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Exile it into my bag of holdings.
Ah, yes. Nice.
Wow, I am. Do
Bow.
and do law made binding on your commander.
That's not cool.
Can't attack, block, or use activated abilities.
That's not cool. No. Can we not? Okay.
I mean, I could not, but
yeah,
I won't not.
I know. All right.
And that's to say go.
Whew, all right.
I gotta get one win in here, so that first round I had just cards were stacked against me, literally.
Yeah, you were just not getting anything. All right, untap, draw for turn. How the hell do I want to proceed and continue to rock the mic? Yeah, probably. Okay, fine. Tap out all the things in order to play Sir Conrad. The Grim.
What does that one do again?
Things. Never you mind that.
I went down to the okay. Good. I thought it was. I'm really liking this in my night stack that I've been playing in the standard.
Yup. Alright, so with that, I will say go.
Okay.
Sorry. Whoopsie doo.
Alright, draw a card.
That's just me being klutzy. I'm all elbows.
Play an Island.
Oh, your Islines.
2 to tap the back. Holding.
Naturally.
Draw a card. And then.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Then.
No.
Then.
No.
Say. I do say, good sir, it is your turn.
Thank you, sir. Alright, I
You're
will.
stereotypically British, that's what I say.
I love it.
It's fine, I'm British.
Yep. Alright, untap, draw for turn. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so
I see someone subbed you. Hey, how's it going, Tara?
hey, Tara, how's it going?
Oh, I would have guessed that was you then, maybe? Should have shown up.
Yeah, that honestly should have shown up. I'm not sure why that didn't, but thank you kindly.
Yeah.
We are going through and playing the Brawl Precons from Throne of Eldraine because we were actually fortunate enough to go through and get our hands on them this morning. As we've been thank you, Tara.
Thank you very much.
Very appreciated. As that is now a thing since we just recently got affiliateship with Twitch.
And got it activated. I mean, we got it
Yeah.
before, but it took a little while to get the paperwork sorted out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what we actually call it. Yeah, anyhow. Yeah. Anyway, back to the gameplay. I'm moving on to combat. I am swinging out with Sir Conrad the Grim. And you have a reply.
Mortify?
Yep, legit. Sir Conrad goes to the yard. Second main, I'm going to.
Yeah, I was the first at something. You were indeed the first at this.
Indeed. And again,
you were the first one to win a code too. There's a second first, so
killing it. Tapping 6 mana to play a blood-soaked altar.
Nice. You don't like that Twitch doesn't say when you started. I mean, like how long we've been streaming, or didn't give you a notification?
Or like when you actually join the platform.
Yeah, or when we join the platform.
Yeah. Oh, and it doesn't say when we started. Yeah, yeah. It runs on a weird delay sometimes for going through and popping up the notification.
Yeah, we started like 50 minutes ago. We were a little bit late getting started.
Yeah, honestly, we were just things.
Yeah, so many things got in the way of us getting started, and then once we finally got started getting set up, got in the way of us getting live.
Yeah. But regardless, we are, and I am going to say go.
Okay. And tap. Draw.
But I mean, we are still, well, I mean, we're on the first game.
Second game. You killed me in the first game, right?
Yeah. Second game of the first match? Is that how you would actually go?
Yeah, first best of 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I can word sometimes.
Can you?
No. That was a bald-faced lie.
I know. That's why I called you out on it.
That is fair.
And I managed to do it little wording things too.
Haha!
Okay. I
win on both fronts.
Prison Realm. You're
well, in response then.
Oh right, yeah, I
can still do things.
Yep.
Tap. Pay 2 life.
So I still need to
do we need to go into focus?
Oh yes, we do need to go into
focus. Still need to be able to read it though, just to be able to do that. Pay 2 life. Discard a card. I guess.
You're doing all things too. At the shop and pay stupid bills. Nothing's coming up Millhouse. It never comes up Millhouse.
Not when you're paying bills and money's going out of the account.
But no matter what, I still get to you.
I know. I'm for a second. The Weech. What else did that thing do? What's the need to sack?
Discard a card, sacrifice a creature,
Okay.
and create a 5/5 black demon.
Oh, I'm sacrificing Korvold.
This goes to graveyard.
And then what does that do? That creates a 5/5
black demon artifact token with flying. And then you can only do it when it would be a sorcery. It doesn't matter now because I own it.
Okay. And yeah, that doesn't say go.
That's still my turn.
Oh right.
That was the other thing I did was on your turn. I know. I've kind of been a little devastating to your port states.
Wow. But this is how this goes. Yep. It's the back and forth, my friend.
I'm going to tap 3 for an animating fairy.
Emanating fairy.
Emanating fairy.
Animating, I know. Oh, it's...
Going to turn that into a creature.
Oh, so you're playing the front half of it?
Yes.
Bring to life. Sorcery, yes. Adventure.
Which basically makes this a 0/0 creature with 4+1/+1 counters on it.
So that makes it a 4/4.
Yes.
Damn, son.
And yeah.
It's exiled into adventure.
Right there.
That adventure mechanic is so spicy.
Did you guys ever try the Simpsons TCG? I didn't even know it existed.
No,
I want to try it now.
I had absolutely no idea that there was a Simpsons TCG. It was funny because the other day when I managed to go through and find myself at our LGS, I was talking with one of the owners.
Right.
Not entirely sure, but at least one of the guys that we have seen at the EP Vegas when we did manage to go.
Yeah. What's the owner? The owner may not have been in Vegas.
Okay, well, it's definitely one of
the owners. This is multiple owners.
Yeah, I want to say it was one of the owners, but if not, it was definitely a guy who's been in it for a while.
Yeah,
and we were just talking about like old dead TCGs like Spellfire and Vampire and Netrunner, newly deceased Netrunner, and then like the different ones that you had, previous incarnations of Star Wars, Star Trek, like the classic Star Trek ones. And then like the Marvel Overpower ones and stuff like that. Like so many old crazy TCGs that during that boom everyone was trying to ride that wave.
Yeah, anything that could stick.
Yeah.
Well, the Simpsons right at it. Say the whole thing.
One woman on the ride asked her husband
where the echo was coming from.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's totally something I would do too. Or like anytime we watch Lab.
Yeah, we usually go through and start keeping along with. Awesome. Sometimes in a weird unison.
Take a look at the board game.
Oh heck yeah!
TCG.
That sounds awesome. Well, it's just like the Mad card game for the crap out of.
Yeah, the Mad card game is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even though it's basically just crazy eights.
Whose turn was it?
I was saying say go.
Okay.
So it's your turn.
Untapping then. Drawing for turn.
This is our favorite Simpsons episode. Well, that's tough.
Yeah, that is really a tough one. Oh.
There's so many that I like.
I kind of want to say one of the early Treehouse of Horror ones, but then I can't even put my finger on which one that would really be.
I need to watch Simpsons again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like they all blur together.
What would be your top 5?
Top 5. I mean, there's the monorail one is in one of my top 5.
Yeah, probably. For sure. But I mean, that's kind of where they started the whole jump into the crazy, just side gags that was just like, what?
Yeah, it was still weird. It was over the top. That's one of the later ones.
Well, I mean, especially with the whole Leonard Nimoy just like beaming away, like, huh? Didn't I?
It's still good though.
I know. So this one's a 5/5 flyer.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna swing with that thing on my combat. I know.
Oh, I'm trying to think what other episodes.
Second main, I'm gonna go through and play the Leyland Prowler.
Yeah, there ain't no monorail closest to the monorail. Centers the cafe. No, I can't read. Yeah,
and I mean,
I love that.
Whenever we go through and if the opportunity has presented itself reasonably in Seattle, we always go through and ride it. And if not, whenever we go past it, we do the jazz hands.
Monorail.
Don't even need to say monorail. You just go through and do the jazz hands.
Mono. Oh. The entry keeps going.
Check it out. It's a monorail. And then I will play Franco. Did I play a land this turn?
I don't think you did.
Girl Gilgate Sago.
Okay, let's see. What am I going to do here?
What it is.
My lack of ability to recall Simpsons episode is making me really want to watch some Simpsons.
Yeah. So many good ones. I mean...
Did I draw? No, I didn't draw. Is it doing with my land?
Again, the Treehouse of Horror ones. The one where they were spoofing The Shining.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good one, too.
Yeah. The one where they... with the Chucky spoof with the Krusty the Clown doll.
Oh, yeah.
And that whole bit with the frozen yogurt. So many good ones back then for that kind of stuff.
Alright.
The one with the toaster.
Yeah, it goes back in time.
Trying to think of other good ones along those lines.
What are your favorites? What's your favorite one or your top 5?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Well, let us try to think of more. Let's deflect. What did you like?
And it's bugging me that I just can't think of like concrete episodes. I just think of random gags.
They are the things that do stick with you, though.
I'm playing very.
Let me see if I can't find some names.
Play land yet, so I'm gonna play Tranquil Grove, which comes to play tapped. Alright, I'm going to then say go.
Alrighty. Such exciting games.
I know.
Alright, I'm untapping. Drawing for turn. That's not exciting.
Who shot Mr. Burns? And someone marries Sideshow Bob. Yep, that's a good one.
Yep.
Mr. Flaming Mo. Yep.
Yep.
Lisa loves her
The
substitute teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, those are all fantastic episodes. Yeah, honestly, Who Shot Mr. Burns has got to be up in there because I remember that summer, everyone
was because didn't they have
speculating there was a contest or something. Wasn't
yeah, didn't they have one that wasn't that with Butterfinger? Because obviously that was one of the things that they had cross promoting with that.
But it was even like I remember like people on the radio talking about it.
Yep.
Speculating. It's like everybody everywhere was speculating, which is so much fun.
And the different like endings. That was one of the great ones too for the episode that they had the Troy McClure kind of like recap.
That's one of my favorite. That's got to be in my top 5. That recap episode. Where they just keep adding things.
Phil Hartman. Troy McClure. I love that shit. It's so good. Lionel Hutz. Episode.
Which then Who Shot JR?
Yep. So good. Alright, I need to go through and play.
Yeah, it's the 2-part episode over the summer, with part 1 being the season finale and part 2 being the season opener.
You gotta leave it on that cliffhanger as I swing overhead for 5. You do have the 2/2 fly.
I know. I'm gonna take it.
Oh, really? Alright. Yeah. Second main. Vindictive Vampire.
Damn vindictive vampires.
No.
Could be so vindictive.
They hold a grudge like that. And say go.
Right. Oh wait, on your end step?
Oh yes, of course.
I'm doing it on your end step here. Chemist's Insight.
Ah, spicy. I like.
Draw those cards.
I do like a lot of the what do we call it? The specific like shorts from those Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Yes.
Like the Monkey's Paw one.
One of mine was favorites always for those was the King and Kodo selection ones.
Yes. Yep.
Or Marge gets impregnated by like one of those King or Kodos.
Yeah, I can't remember which one, but then you end up finding out that Maggie is like part alien.
Yep.
Or the one where they spoofed the Twilight Zone movie with the gremlin on the side of the bus.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. That was like the second or third Treehouse of Horror. That was the one where we were talking about all the paintings.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty sure it was. If we keep talking about The Simpsons, I can delay again my turn.
Fun fact, that's the only cliffhanger episode in the entire series. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're 100% true, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to tap 2.
Citizen King. Oh, yeah, the fly spoof.
That under there.
Yeah, and the one that they had for the Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street spoof.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That is the move.
Then tap. We'll have left in order to bring out under again.
Oh yes, Pierce Brosnan is the DPU killer.
Oh yeah.
Because he was the automated house.
Yeah, the HAL knockoff.
Yeah. Oh, and that was another one of the great episodes as well. The one where Homer gets into NASA.
Oh yes, of course.
So many freaking beautiful references in that one because I'm such a huge 2001 buff. The musical cues that they managed to get in there with like, you know, the references to all the fantastic visuals from that movie, and then them working in like the silly references to like Married with Children with Homer being like an analog to Al Bundy, and then like what do you call it? Barney being like a perfect foil where he goes from like the drunkard to like the perfect performing student and shit like that.
Okay, and that's there you go.
Alright, I'm going to untap. Bow. Rough turn. You are tapped out.
I am tapped out.
Very well. I will swing for 5.
Block with the fairy this time.
Very well.
Both fight the dust.
Wait, that one's up?
Oh, sorry, not I mean, no.
Okay.
I mean, that one bites. What I meant.
All good, all good, all good.
I said both because I was like, oh, I should make sure I got that out there. Married with Children was a comic masterpiece. It sure was.
And that's one of those shows that I'm able to appreciate over time on different levels because before it was like I related more to like what do we call it? It was Bud and
yeah, what's her name?
Why can't I remember the character's name rather than the actress?
I know.
Kelly.
Yes. Yeah, with the kids. Well, because we were kids when it was first
Yeah.
playing, and then it's like now it's like okay.
I relate way more to Al. Just him wanting peace on his days off from work and his time off from work. It's just like, yeah, he just wants to be able to sit around and watch TV in peace. Oh God. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through and can I do the math again properly? No, I cannot. Tap 7. Play Korvold. And when Korvold enters the battlefield, I will go through and sack, let's say that. Paradise Druid gets a +1, and whenever another creature you control dies, Vindictive Vampire deals 1 damage to each opponent, and I gain 1 life.
Yay!
Woo-woo! Best episode was when they went on the family vacation to a crummy motel and got held up in a room with an axe.
I don't think I saw that one.
I don't remember that one. I do remember the one where they went to England.
I don't remember that one either.
That one was...
I want to see that now.
Yeah. And then that reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they went to Itchy and Scratchy Land.
You hit the other great episode.
Yeah. Where nothing could possibly go wrong. Possibly go wrong. In fact, that's the first thing that's ever gone wrong. Right. By my calculations, the robots will go completely homicidal in 24 hours. And start killing them immediately. Oops, I forgot to carry the 1. Oh, Professor Frank.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no worries.
Like, is this my turn?
Yes, of course.
Tap on tap on tap.
I did as much as I could on my turn. Without going too crazy.
Don't like it.
And don't like it one bit, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then the Gabbo episode.
Yeah, the Gabbo one that we've
referenced far too many times.
Almost every
Gabbo. Gabbo.
Okay, let's draw a card.
And that's one of the great things about that show is that they're able to go through with the wide and varied cast that they have, showcase each character enough to go through and really flesh them out, and that like they end up going through and getting a lot of the great spotlights and memorable lines and stuff like that rather than the main characters. Oof. Like the I didn't do it episode.
I didn't do it. Every time I do it, can't prove anything.
I didn't do it.
Play the owl here. When he comes to the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact or enchantment card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom in a random order. Right now.
Thing or thing? Oh, yep. That's a thing.
Thing?
That is definitely a thing.
And?
Yup.
Bottom?
Yup.
And?
Woof.
That. And Frogify. So it's now a 1/1 with no abilities.
Yep.
Which makes it a 2/2 because it does have the counter on it.
Yep.
And so it's no longer flying, right? So I'm gonna swing in for 2.
Yeah, legit.
Game 2.
Snap indeed. Did you guys listen to the terrorizing telemarketers?
No, we forgot to.
Yeah. Doggone it.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, I know. Curse my terrible memory.
Yeah, we did terrible on that.
I'm gonna just like look that up on my phone right now, so it's actually sitting in the tab for when I go through and get out of this.
That's a single.
Helping me try to remember things for later times.
Honestly, I mean, how could it not be?
Haha! As soon as I look up terrorizing, the first, second, third thing that pops up on search. So, booyah!
Tapped land.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, I get to do the untap tap a thing. My poor. Okay, my king's gotten turned into first a dragon and now a frog. You must be feeling pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
Okay, draw off a turn.
Folks got to be at least a little froggy. Come on, that was perfectly terrible.
So terrible.
Because it works on so many levels.
So terrible. I love it. I'm thinking about.
Going terrorizing telemarketing yourself.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds like a fun way.
Yep, I like that.
That are telephone or telescammers.
Yeah, basically.
When I keep getting it doesn't even make sense.
Why'd they be like that? Okay, let's do things here. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter in it, and create a number of 1/1 red goblin tokens equal to Krenko's power. So I get to create 2.
Okay.
Sure, let's say that those are my goblins. Then there's 2 of them.
I'll block that too. So I'm blocking that.
Taking the 5.
Taking the 5.
Okay. That thing dies because it has death touch. That thing dies because it dies.
Something bigger.
And second main. Swamp. And there you go.
Okay. Yep.
The Simpsons TCG, each player plays a deck based on one of the characters from the television show. Bart, Homer, Lisa, Mr. Burns, or Krusty. Ooh. The aim is to achieve 7 points by participating in the scene cards that are played. Cards played on a scene count as completing or trashing, depending on whether they match the traits of the scene. Each playable character has unique action cards.
So I'm tribuning your token, which could destroy it.
Oh, that hurts. Alright. That's exile, right? Yeah.
It is exiled. And then because I played an enchantment, I get to create a 1/1 flying token. Yeah, I almost grabbed my token. Like, nah, I don't need them.
Naturally.
Oh, apparently this one has some.
Got some dip.
So that's a 1/1 fairy. Blue flying fairy. Then I will then play 2.
Wizards of the Coast dropped support for it after the first print run. It happens.
It happens.
Vampire and Netrun are getting sold off somewhere else.
Playing Arcane Signet,
Yep.
which is a artifact.
What was that?
Creates a 1/1 flying token.
Yep. What was that? Robot one that they had as well. That we covered in the card back.
Battletech.
Battletech. Yes, thank you.
And then go.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn.
Battletech sucked. Ah, you tried it.
Oh.
Yeah, we only know about it from researching the card back video. But it was one of the Deckmaster fusions.
Well, I mean, I had a bunch of random stuff from a bunch of the PCGs from back in the day.
That's true, you really did actually.
But a lot of that stuff was promos from just different magazines that I picked up back in the days. Because that was great fodder to try and get people sucked into.
Yeah, the different TCGs.
Yeah, because there were so many back in the day. Because there was a lot of money to be made in that.
Oh, it was big in New Zealand. Interesting.
Oh, very cool. It's interesting to see how different ones pick up in different areas and whatnot. Play a Temple of Malady, enters the battlefield tapped. I get
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still big there, Beyblade, and Digimon. Huh. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still pretty big around here. I mean, actually, my cousins in Winnipeg played Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'll leave that on top.
I don't know about Digimon. I don't think that's big here, but I wouldn't know.
Digimon. Diggy. Sego. So exciting.
On your end step?
Yep.
Okay, 2. Have a bag of holdings.
Right.
Draw a card. Exile into there.
Mm-hmm.
My turn. I'm having to reorganize my land every time. Oh, it's so nice when Arena does practically everything for you.
Yeah, we really do get spoiled by that.
Right. Card.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, Weiss Schwartz, and Pokemon are big in Thailand. Yup.
Interesting.
It's interesting to see how things pick up in different areas.
I still want to try Weiss Schwartz.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we don't have some stuff to go through and play with that, but...
I'm going to play Mana Geode, which is an artifact, which creates a 1/1. Running out of... Ooh. I've got a cat.
Nice.
That's actually going to be a flying
bird. We just end up sticking with the things that we're already familiar with. Your big old bag.
Big old bag. I'm gonna take 2.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll do it like that.
Yeah.
No. Do it like this.
Okay.
Holdings! Alright, move into combat.
White. Uh-oh, serious thinking going on.
I know.
You know the game's actually gotten serious now. Getting too quiet.
And we're going to swing in the air.
Yep.
These.
Yep.
Which are get +1/+1 from that, so they are 2 ones.
+1/+0.
Yeah, there are 2 ones in the air.
Yeah.
So that's 4 damage.
Very well. Whoops.
Focus.
Down to 19.
And Say go.
Cool.
That was a very confident end of turn.
Actually,
Next up.
yep. I'm going to pay the 1, tap, sacrifice this to draw a card. Now I will untap. And draw for turn. I play a forest.
Ooh. Big moves there.
I'm trying.
He's gonna be throwing trees at me.
I'm trying.
He was very much back and forth though.
It really has been. Sure, I will pay 6 to play a finality. You may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature you control.
So yeah, you have to. Gotta drive an hour and a half to go lay tile, kitchen.
Off. I'm sorry to hear
Had a
that.
freezer. She never told anyone that the floor was broken. Whoever laid the tile didn't grout it right. And the tile was cracked. After a freeze, there was moisture under the floor. He fell. That's not good.
Oh crap! I'm sorry to hear that.
I was mad at her, so we'll go fix it up the tiles tomorrow. But it's nice they're gonna go fix the tiles.
Yeah. Damn.
And then still you trying to watch Deadpool from last week.
Oh jeez. Okay, so I'm playing finality. So I put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature.
Yep.
And then all creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn.
Oh, you.
So that dies. Those die.
That
one goes back to the command zone.
4.
Yeah, it's in here.
One of those was yours.
That Frogify goes to your yard. I imagine that your tokens go kablooey.
They do go just kablooey.
Oh. And
she's okay, just stubborn. It's a Friday ritual. Ah.
okay, and whenever another creature you control dies, Vindictive Vampire deals 1 damage to each opponent you control, and you gain 1 life. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And
10.
And then I gained 4 off of that.
Ooh.
And then that was on my first main.
Okay, yeah.
So I get to swing then for, actually, never mind, I don't, because that's a 0/1 right now. But I will tap to play a Mayhem Devil and then say go. So it's a Friday ritual. Nice, I like that.
So that was to say go. Right. Land. Play this land. And
honestly, I still need to go through and read the run of Deadpool that we actually have in single issue form. It was the Duggan and Hussein run.
Tapping 8 to bring my commander.
Whoo! A little bit.
Play. Okay. 2 to put all that glitters on it.
Damn. Yep.
Just for each artifact and enchantment I control. 4, 5. Is a +5/+5. And that's a Sega.
Spicy meatball.
So it's a 7/8 flying Death Touch lifelink.
Woo!
I don't know if you guys played Caesar's Casino, but I know that I got every game unlocked. Almost 703. That's the end of that for a while. Caesar's Casino on SNES or NES? Is that what you're talking about? I played it briefly, but I didn't get that far. I always loved casinos.
Yeah. Damn. Props, you.
Yes.
Okay. Untap.
Bad props.
Draw for turn.
I didn't have to lose any money either.
Evolving Wilds. I will sack it. Fetch out a basic, which pings you for 1. Off of the Devlas. And that is all I really got. So I'm just gonna. Actually, no. That's not true. Yeah, I guess that I have to do that. I guess I have to do that. I'm sorry. We can get a cut, please.
So don't cut your card. You can't do it then.
That is true. You're not entirely wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
On Facebook
6,
or it's on the
7,
App Store.
8,
I have not.
9. 9 to go through and play out Korvold. Which, when Korvold enters the battlefield, sacrifice another permanent. I will sacrifice a mountain.
For 1.
Yeah, puts that on that. And I draw a card. And off of that, I will say go.
Okay. Tap everything here. Card.
Ooh, you're gonna focus on learning a language. Which language?
I recommend C++. No.
Hey, there's so many
No,
awesome
it's not
ones
that.
to go through and learn. For whatever reason, I've been curious about Python, but you know, I just get interested in things and I never follow through on them. So it's like my interest in learning Latin and then never doing anything with
I
that.
have Python as well. Python's a funny language.
Exactly.
Spacing really matters in that one.
So it's not like I wouldn't have someone to go through and be able to like at least try and cross-reference and check shit with.
Wait, is this right?
Does this make sense, or am I just completely off base here?
Angelic exaltation.
You know C++ and Python and Pascal and Logo?
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Oh shit.
I don't know Pascal. I know C#, I know Basic C, C++, Objective C, Java, JavaScript. I actually used to know ActionScript. I don't think I know it anymore. No one uses it anyways. So, Angelic exaltation, which will then expose map. I'll this up another +1/+1.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Well, whenever it attacks, right?
No. Just because there's another enchantment on the battlefield.
Oh, right. My bad.
Yeah, so I were to also attack. In addition to that +1/+1, we'll get another +1/+1.
Right.
Making it. What was that again? It's,
Too much. Can't decide between
6.
French or Chinese. French, Thai, or Chinese. Fair enough.
I mean, Chinese is probably a very useful language to know.
Yeah, in all honesty.
French is not too bad either, not to use. Thai might be very interesting. Yeah, that's completely unuseful.
Yeah.
Well, honestly,
they all sound really cool. Is all I can say.
They do sound cool. But from a business perspective, Chinese is probably one of the better ones to learn, actually.
Yeah. And
it's so different too. Actually, it's going to be like quite the challenge.
Yes, comparatively to a lot of the other ones.
But then, do I learn Cantonese?
Yeah,
I would probably Mandarin. Would be my.
Yeah, because I remember we're talking to one of my friends. It's written the same, but it's all about pronunciation and the differences between the two.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I mean, at least if you learn the written, it's the same on that front, right?
Yeah, it is, but from what I hear, it's really hard to do the written. Like the easiest is to learn the verbal, and then slowly work towards getting the written because it's so complex. Well, it's so different for someone who like starts with English.
Yeah,
from what I hear.
Yeah, I've been curious to go through.
I've never tried.
I've wanted to dip my toes into Japanese, but then it's another thing of just like finding the time, and it's something that you really have to keep up with. It's not like you just be like, all right, I'm gonna try this for a bit, and then if you don't get enough to actually have anything stick, then like, why did you?
All right, I'm gonna swing with this 9/10 flying death touch lifelink.
Legit. Okay, I take 9. Off.
And I gain 9.
Took 1 year of Japanese. Nice. I was told by my teacher that I what? Ouch, that's a little harsh.
It sounds like a bad teacher.
Yeah, no crap. She didn't like your style. What? Well, that's on her then, now, isn't it?
Yeah. That's just a bad teacher.
Yeah, that's BS.
Go.
Alright.
This game is insane.
It really is. Untap. We're off for turn. How many cards in hand?
None.
Okay.
Without cards.
Play a swamp. I will.
For a quick learner, every teacher I had told me stuff like that. Oh, that's terrible. That's the right attitude. Oh, Bender.
So good. Alright, I'm going to tap 3 to play Thrashing Brontodon.
Yep.
Which I will then pay the 1 to sacrifice to get rid of all that glitters. Whenever a player sacrifices permanent, deal 1 damage to any target.
Oh, and the target. You can do it too.
Yeah, to you. Whenever sacrifice permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on this. And draw a card. And whenever a creature dies, deal 1 damage to opponent, and I gain 1 life. So many triggers.
It was good up until a point. Feature was good about the point of attacking. Yeah, I mean, pretty much up until he came back.
Yeah, and then afterwards it was hit and miss. And it's not like they didn't have great episodes.
No, there were still good ones. But
there was plenty of missteps as well. And then I will swing for 11?
That's dangerous. Okay.
And then I will say go. Woo!
I don't like it. Oh, geez, Venture. Untap. Planes.
God damn, dog.
I'm gonna swing for 2 for no reason. You won. I'm not even gonna play that out. Oh, that was a fun game.
Spicy meatball. Damn, this game. Damn, this one was crazy back and forth.
That was very crazy back and forth.
That was awesome. I feel like I missed something there.
What's that? Yeah, which be the terrorizing ones from. I had nothing under this thing. Look what I had under here. There's no land.
Jeez.
I used it basically just to cycle out all the excess amount of flooding I was getting.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even though it wasn't that bad.
Ooh, did I get that artifact back from me? Thank you. That's the one.
Enough with that.
My blood-soaked altar. Ah, yes.
Especially with mine, because I also had one too.
Yes, no, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, well, anyhow, that has been our best of 3 for Alela versus Korvold. However, there is more. Because it is not just the one. But I got the 2 with this crazy-eyed Chulane, teller of tales.
I don't know why it's not doing the best of 3 things, but that's fine.
Why you gotta be like that, yo?
You'll play that one now?
Oh, heck yeah.
I will. Don't have a second one.
Aha!
We've had to go to more stores to get us.
Yeah. Yeah, we would
I
have.
don't know happy with what I got.
Hey, I still would have liked to have gone through and picked up a fairy deck. But, again, I am happy with what I got.
Yeah, that was the trade-off. I managed to get the fairy deck, but only got 1. Which is fine. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the first thing.
What? So this seemed like a really weird turn from, like, how it was performing in an arena.
I know.
Which is why the Dragon Noble deck was my second choice, because I really had a fun time going through and just jamming that one in arena. It was just... And in fairness, I mean, the Brawl format can be played as a 1v1, but as these things are supposed to be Commander analogs, they are intended to be a multiplayer format, so...
They have rules for both.
Yeah, they do, but they do have cards that specifically benefit from you having multiplayer, multiple opponents, and so...
Some of these decks already had changes, too, to make them more 1v1.
Exactly what I was segueing into, my friend, is that they did have to go through and change out certain cards that went through 2 cards in 2 specific decks that referenced out multiple opponents to make them more viable for 1v1, so...
I mean, steal your thunder.
Yeah, no, but...
It's my thunder now.
Dude,
deal with it. No.
We just on the same wavelength. It's all good. we finish each other's sandwiches.
Finish my sandwich, that's the way it stabs. No, I'm just joking.
Back off! Get your own sandwich! Oh, I miss Jimmy John's. I was so disappointed when I went through the MF Seattle, and then it's like, wait a minute.
Jimmy John's is gone.
My regular stop down the street is just like, it's not there no more. What?
Should we open some packs?
I'm down. I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to say anything, but I'm down.
Or do we wait until the end, or yes?
Yes. Yes. Let's do it.
Do you want to open one first? I open something.
You should
first.
open one first.
I think I might be to go for the boring one first.
Okay. All good, dude. All good.
Just because I really want to see what's... well, I want to see what's novel, but...
Open what?
I mean, it's really not that boring.
The boring one?
Fine, these are the boring ones of the...
Whoops, that's upside down.
The Modern Horizons I've got.
Monorail.
Actually, the boring one. That's not the boring one. The real boring one is the Replica Allegiance.
Yeah. But I would say that
yeah, it's not that boring, I know.
Japanese War of the Spark hardly qualifies as a boring. So spicy of a meatball.
I know. I know.
And I really got to stop saying that. I don't even know why I got on that phrase recently.
Spicy meatballs?
Yeah.
Were you eating a lot of meatballs recently?
No, but at the one Greek restaurant that I do end up going to frequently with my father, I was actually looking at the meatball platter. It's so good.
Greek meatballs.
Yeah.
Which one do you go to?
We just go to Rami's.
I've been meaning to go there.
I like it, honestly. It's they got a decent variety of stuff, and typically when we were going earlier, it was nice just because we were always able to consistently get a table and it wasn't that busy. As my work schedule has changed, it's this last time that we went, we did actually have to wait a little bit to go through and get a table, but I mean, service and food was solid as always, so hardly a complaint on that front.
I am not good on my word in the spark at all. I have no idea who that is.
I was a lot better on release, and now I'm not even 100.
It's the worst part is like I know the card, like the art seems familiar. It's so hard to. No.
Yeah, I know it's really hard to go through and orientate ourselves.
Oh, it's like I feel like I should know these.
It's that one, and as soon as the set came out, I was really on top of these things, but now I'm just so terrible at
trying to get it in frame. That's the
other way. No, just the in frame way.
Damn it! Why can't I do this?
Haha!
I just gotta not move from here. Oh, that's the one that does proliferate.
That's like the pollen druid or something like that.
Oh, I'm terrible. God damn it! It's because it's not moving the way you'd expect it to.
Yeah, because everything's backwards, so you gotta operate it backwards.
I know.
It's like when you're working on a vehicle that goes through and like turns from the rear rather than the front. Forklift be like that, dog.
Oh, this is Sarkin's.
God damn it!
Dang it!
I use that as my signature spell in the Sarkin's Catharsis.
There we go.
I use that as a signature spell.
This is Vraska's Contempt, right?
No. Vraska's something or other, but it's not Contempt.
Right.
That's an excellent card, remember?
Yeah. This is the Drake.
That Drakey thing.
Oh,
Saheeli's Drake, I want to say. Jace's Triumph.
Jace's Triumph, there we go.
I remember things. Again, when the set was fresher, I was clearly fresher on it. Was that Bond of Insight?
Something like that, yeah. Bond of something.
Bond of SpaghettiOs.
Oh, that's the beacon. Which also means that...
Oh, snap! Oh, snap!
It's not alternate art.
But
it's a raw.
It is a raw. Storm Conduit, if I do recall correctly. Dog.
Pretty sweet.
So weird.
I prefer an alternate art one, but hey.
Hey, that seems to be the kind of luck that we've been having with those. I mean, I managed to crack
Japanese
3.
even art.
Flipola. Nice.
Sweet.
Nice. If I could get a cut, please.
Do you want to open something?
Yeah.
I know you do.
I've got 3! And I'm going to go with the top one. Because if I'm not mistaken, that is the special one. That is going to be the one that has all the sweet, sweet good stuff in it. And regardless, it's Throne of Eldraine Collector's Pack. And I have been looking forward to this sweetness for some time. And actually not actually expecting to get my hands on any. So the fact that I did kind of says a lot.
I don't want to open mine.
Yes, no, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the name of the
And honestly, that's how I feel like what I might end up pulling from this pack.
No, I don't know. I mean, that's how I felt with the War of the Spark. I'm happy to open at least one of those.
Hey, and you managed to go through and get a rare walker.
Yeah.
As opposed to an uncommon, so.
Wait, were all yours uncommon?
No, I pulled
Soren.
Soren.
Yeah, Soren was rare. Raw's not a bad planeswalker, actually.
No, not at all.
Pretty happy, yeah. I mean, I would have preferred the alternate art one, but hey.
Okay, so we definitely got some. Obviously, it's going to be interesting for me trying to figure out the angle to not get too much of the glare from the foliage because
this camera is not the best. So
yeah,
you know, might be worthwhile doing.
My man, thank you. All right, so starting off with the common foils, we have Tall as a Beanstalk, and I'm gonna have a really hard time trying to keep this stable because I don't have anything to brace my arm on, but I'm gonna do my best job here. Next, we have a Shining Armor. Continuing on, 7 Dwarves.
I like the 7 Dwarves.
That's that is a favorite for the Jank for trying to go through and draft that because of the shenaniganry.
Is that a foil?
Yeah, of course. These are all foils.
Oh, right.
Remember, collectors, dog. Collectors. Okay. Mantle of Tides. Da 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 da.
That's nice.
All right, continuing on. We have a Roving Keep. Still, that was one of the commons. Still in the commons, we have the dude suplexing the bear in Out Muscle.
That's pretty awesome. I love that art.
Yeah, getting up there with the craziness for the Savage Punch. All right, and moving into the uncommons, we have the adventure card of Order of Midnight. Next up is a Clockwork Servant. Oh, sorry, I'm having such a hard time trying to keep this stuff
it's really hard.
in frame.
Help you. Well, you can see what my struggle was.
And then we have a Rampart Smasher. And I think from here we're getting into...
Oh my god.
So that's Oko, Thief of Crowns.
Full art.
And... Holy shit. That one is from the... That's the one that I could pull from the random, like... extra stuff, so... Holy crap! Yeah! Alright, continuing on. We're moving into the actual, what were these ones called? Showcase.
Yes, the showcase ones.
The showcase art ones. This is a Silver Flame Squire. Dude. Ah! I may have ruined that. And then we have a Reaper of Night. Oh. Okay, and this is the... Okay, so that one actually ended up showing up in the showcase cards, whereas this is another one that could be showing up from one of the supplementary products. I'm not sure if this is from one of the Planeswalker decks or from one of the Brawl decks.
Yeah, because that's the only places they could come from.
But
I can't believe you got it.
I would imagine that that would be from the Night Brawl deck, though I could be completely mistaken. But that is an uncommon. And so now we will be moving into the full art showcase non-foil with a Black Lance Paragon, very rare, keeping in with the night theme. And now, which one is this? I think this is the foil.
Oh yeah.
And that is a foil Witch's Vengeance. And finally, for the token,
it's a rat! Oh, that's awesome.
We have a foil double-sided rat with the food on the flip.
Dude, I can't believe you got...
Oh, go!
Full art. Was that the one I gave you?
If I'm not mistaken.
That's fucking awesome.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm so glad you got something really good out of that. That makes it like 10 times better.
Well, I mean, getting these two badass showcases...
I know.
Along with these badass showcases, like, this is so beautiful.
Double extra happy birthday.
Oh, so good. Thank you, my friend. These packs are crazy.
Oh, so crazy.
I'm so excited to see what you have in yours.
I know. Let's play some games.
Oh, God. I just want to go through and try and brew up some Oathbreaker stuff now.
Oh, God. Now you've got that for Oathbreaker. less stoked about my roll compared to that. No,
oh, come on.
No. I mean, from like an Oathbreaker play, because that's gonna be a friggin' good Oathbreaker.
True that.
Not the rolls. No,
That's.
I'm so happy you got some good stuff out of that.
This is so awesome. So clearly, we are hyped for Throne of Eldraine.
Yes.
Even though
just a lot.
Yeah, just a lot.
Oh, that was so awesome.
I mean, I might be flagging a little bit because I've been up since like way too early, having to go out and do errands because, you know, real life stuff on weekends and whatnot. But that's fine. It's Throne of Eldraine release day, and we actually managed to get our hands on some awesome product.
This is 7 reasonable hours. 6.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like I was up at like 6:45, but then I was like in bed at like maybe midnight or 1.
Right, yeah.
The amount of relative sleep that I got compared to what I'm usually used to, which is I try and aim for at least 7. I try to err closer on the side of 8, but that's just because of what I need to operate at a decent functioning level.
Well, it takes me 8 hours to get 6 hours of sleep.
You remind me a lot of Cardigan. And I know you guys relate on that level. But god damn. Oh, and I still got 2 packs of this left.
I know. I do really like this like bluish.
My turquoise to go with my Bant shenaniganry. Yeah, you and Genzo have the same issues.
Yeah. All about that, unfortunately.
Do you know what we haven't done?
Rolled?
Rolled! Right you are, my friend.
Well, I called last time, so.
Hi. Hit him high.
Again. IBS sleep disorders.
Yep. What'd you get?
7. So yeah,
8.
1 more. Fantastic.
Alright, I will be on the play again.
Yeah, that sucks. I've got IBS as well. I don't have any diagnosed sleep disorders, but I feel like I probably have. Actually, that's not true. Yep. Yep, same boat.
Shit. I mean, I know it's not something that's funny, but still, gotta find the humor in it, goddammit.
Of course.
Okay, on the play, I will play a Guildgate Azorius variety and say go.
So yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna keep as well. I will play a Plains.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, assuming that you're also keeping. Oh. Yes, you do get the draw.
Draw, bag of holding.
Nice.
There you go.
Untap, draw for turn. Play a Crawl Harpooner, or excuse me, forced to play a Crawl Harpooner. Say go. I'm awake, I swear I'm awake.
Draw.
Maybe I needed another beverage of the energy variety. Kind of diet that you might like. Oh, my husband did it. Where you basically eat veg and nothing more for 30 days, and then in the second month you eat one thing you gave up to find your triggers. That sounds like what my girlfriend Cardigan has done various times, because her allergies seem to change, or rather worsen over time, so that things that weren't necessarily bothering her previously have then seem to have triggered up and be like, oh yeah, by the way, you're allergic to this now.
Go. Actually, no, hold on a second.
Yep. Legit.
This golden egg.
Which is where she ended up finding her, what do we call it? More recent allergies towards seafood.
Oh,
which has kind of killed a lot of that stuff for her. So, some sushi she's okay with, and then others just completely go through and destroy her, so He has a whole part of that menu just completely removed for him.
Yeah, I don't like seafood.
Yeah.
They won't kill me. Yeah, but then she's so many things.
Yeah, she's on a completely different level, unfortunately. You're done? Alright. Untap, draw for turn. Play. Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah.
I am Lord.
Yeah.
Feeling good on a Tuesday.
But it is Friday. In fact, for us, I will play a forest. Going for 3. What else am I going to do? There's a study showing that bread is being processed as alcohol in the body as it has so much sugar. Something to do with bacteria, and they are finding far more and more things actually related to just your gut bacterial makeup.
Yeah, it's very important. It can be very important with your guts.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
for how your general health is. Oh, sorry, I was attacking for 3.
Yeah.
And then second main.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing.
Jumping ahead.
So all good. And then I will. Yes, I can tap out to play a Gyre Engineer, and then I will say go.
I don't like it. No.
It does the thing.
Yeah, it does the thing. I don't like any move you make, to be honest. Unless it's dying.
And I mean, the things that they've been able to successfully go through and help people with, just through going through and doing what was it? Terminology for it? Fecal transplants?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's surprising what they've actually been able to find that correlates to the gut bacteria and how altering and changing that.
Like Demir Guildgate and say go.
Which then again also ties into the diet that you have and how that relates to what kind of balance or ratio of gut bacteria that you have.
Right.
Which again ties into like
all kinds of health.
You are what you eat.
I mean, you truly are, because that's what forms your new cells. So.
Yeah. Untap, draw for turn. Play up Chulanes.
Swing up seafood diet. I see it, then I eat it.
I wish I could.
Restrictions.
Yeah, I'm just happier to be back to a more active schedule where I've actually been noticing like I have to wear a belt again for certain things. I was like, hey, bonus! Anyways, it's a little victories. Swing for the 3. I imagine you did the thing already, or I don't know. Sorry, having a hard time keeping track of everything. And then I'm gonna. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this?
We probably should just only get like maybe a couple games of this in.
Hopefully, tap to play Chulane. Yeah, taps for 2. And then I will say go.
You're sad. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, well, I said it's as I said earlier. I don't really mind having a boring life.
That's Sicko, right?
Yes, that is Sicko.
At the moment, I feel like I could use a more boring life. I mean, yay! I'm gonna bring up my commander as well.
Boring usually means lack of drama, and drama is just unnecessary stress. And I find in far too many cases.
Drama or extra crazy things. Let's go. You can do anything else. I even like these Japanese packaging.
Yes, that's fancy, which is like why the Horizon stuff is being akin to that. It's just so nice to open. Old people are mean and suspicious. Not being verbally abused by old people. Yeah.
I've never been verbally abused by an old person.
Oof.
All I get is, hey, you're tall. Can you get this for me? Happens to be all the time at the grocery store.
That sounds about right for you.
I don't really mind that much though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm tall and I look approachable enough.
Well, I mean, honestly, I was flagged about one time when I was in Seattle, and we were over by the hotel that we were staying at was over by the hospitals, and we were going through on our way to grab breakfast one morning. At one of the crosswalks, incidentally, there was a senior, like elderly lady who actually asked me to help her just cross the street.
Right, yeah.
And I was just like, of course, I'd be happy to go through and help you, because like, it's not something that I get approached for every day, but that someone would actually approach me for that. I'm just like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think like Mandy ended up snapping a photo of us as we were doing it. Just like, hey, not something that happens every day. Anyways, getting distracted and trying to do things. Spice, sugar, nice. Let's do this.
When you were younger, old people were chill.
Thing. Yeah. Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Prison Realm. You're Alela.
Okay.
Well, no, she goes back to the command zone, I imagine, right?
I get to choose.
Oh. Okay. Right.
I can leave it there if I want. If I can destroy it, it comes back to my
back to the battlefield.
Back to the battlefield.
Very well. Okay, so I get the scry off of that. Very well. Yep. Alright, and then I'm going to swing for 5. Swing for 5.
What I can do.
There was an old guy in the grocery store last night, kept dropping his shopping. Forgot a cart and I helped him to pick up stuff, and then kept dropping the box of ramen. And then put it under his arm. Ran over to him and didn't ask to help, just help him. Yeah, but there you go. Random acts of kindness.
Alright, taking damage now. Alright, second main.
Second main. Very well. I will tap the Gyre Engineer to play a Shahana Wayfinder. When Shahana Wayfinder or Silhana Wayfinder enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it on top of your library. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what it's like to be stuck. Yeah.
Creature or land, put on the top. Bottom. And whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. And That is a let's go.
Card. Cave.
For another time, then, Tara. For another time.
Yes, for another time. And then.
Ooh, the Tranquil Cove.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, did you gain the life off of it?
No, I did not. Every life I can get. Yeah, and then.
No.
You would say that. Wild Mage's Binding. There.
Yep. Yep. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Untap. Draw for turn. I will play Plains. I will move to combat. Playing for 5.
Yep.
Then I'm going to go through and pay 3. Bring into play a Forbidding Spirit. When it enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless your controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Activated abilities can't be activated. This is a triggered ability.
Yes.
So I can't tap 3 to return target permanent, but
I forgot that was activated. No, I can play for it. Sorry, my bad.
No, all good, all good. So I go through and draw a card, and I don't have a land to put onto the battlefield, so I will say go.
Okay, you thought about the Xmas Charity Drive. Why not have a fundraiser but not a 24-hour thing? I mean, that's also a possibility.
Yeah.
The 24-hour thing might be hard to.
Yeah, we really wanted to see if we could participate in Extra Life this year, but it's
doesn't look like it's gonna.
Yeah, our schedules and everyone's schedules around it just aren't really lining up. Too much uncertainty, so I mean, even though we've been trying to figure this out for the last while, it's just.
Alright, I still have drawn.
Hard. It was the same problem that we had last year, to be honest.
Yeah. I am going to
maybe a little over 6 months before Xmas, have people bet on who will win. On Fridays and Sundays, you have people take bets. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Tap this. They want to tap this, sacrifice this to add 1 black mana.
Okay.
Tap 2. Takai's Wrath.
Ouch. Gold Mystic.
Oh, nice.
And whenever you cast a creature spell, you may draw a card. And yeah, that's all I got. Well, that's the thing. It's like that's the problem that we've been having trying to go through and organize these 24-hour charity streams is that the other member that we do have officially for Podsixclub and then affiliates, extended family, it's just trying to get everyone's schedules to line up because like how we wanted to do it for last year, that was like Cardigan's basically opening weekend for the new job that she's in her new position at, and then I was just starting off my other gig that was
a go.
Yeah.
You took the wind out of my sails.
Sorry, dude. Yeah,
No, I mean,
it's the game.
this is war on the battlefield here.
True. But yeah, with my new gig just starting off and then not knowing what my schedule was going to be because I was basically on call. And just, yeah. Too much uncertainty.
But, I mean, this is not a 24-hour stream, though. This is
well, yeah.
So that's definitely something we could do.
Exactly. Alright, untap, draw for turn.
It still doesn't mean we can't raise money for extra life, even.
No, of course not. Of course not.
We just can't do the 24-hour stream.
Yep. Alright, move to combat, swing for 11.
Yeah, you got me.
Alright.
Probably just the game.
One more for shenanigans, shiggles, why not 6? I think so. Try and that was only one shake at it, right?
True. I'm not happy with how the Fairies deck is performing.
What the heck? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused.
Well, if it's just bad luck or
Variance?
variance or what? Or just good luck on your side? I'm letting you win the whole time. That's it.
I have been having fantastic luck today, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You would have used it all up with that one booster. I'm so scared to open mine now.
Come on now. This is where you're gonna get the like foil showcase, so the foil full art.
Maybe.
Extended art. Whatever.
It's
whatever they're
plausible.
calling it. And that's gonna be the same one that has the Kenrith box topper in it.
I would be pretty solid for that.
So that's the thing, if you go through and you get really lucky, you can pull at least one foil showcase from your initial commons, then another foil showcase from your uncommon slot, and then in your actual 3 guaranteed showcase slot, get like one of those full art or the extended art like I got, or a foil showcase rare. Or no, those ones don't come as foiled, but you could get a showcase rare.
You can't, yeah, because the only place
Or
you have
mythic.
foiled showcased rare, I believe, is in an actual draft booster box.
Foil showcase rare. No, or as the actual like, that's like one of the money slots in the collector's boosters as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's one thing that this one version of foil you can only get in draft boosters. Oddly enough.
Weird.
The breakdown is really weird for this time around.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's one of those things where you don't necessarily want people to have to go through and reference charts when they're trying to figure out what they can get out of the game. We've seen how that's worked in other games previously, albeit they be it digital as opposed to proper paper product, but whatever. Yeah. Very interesting talk having that we had, very interesting chat with that we had with that store manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very interesting talk. Okay. I think I'm shuffle.
One more.
Got myself. Wow, that's all about context. I'm gonna cut myself for good luck.
True that. All right.
It was definitely one of those. Like as soon as I said it, it was like,
wait a minute. What did I just? Never mind. You didn't hear that.
All right, I'll go for the play again.
Naturally.
Or not if we haven't read you had to play last time.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, let me know what you decide to go through and do, my friend.
I mean,
Molly, I'm
gonna keep it.
Didn't hear what? So what are we talking about?
Yeah, what'd you miss?
Well, she wouldn't know because she missed it. So.
I know. I am so.
It's not like I'm not like that as well.
All right, so
You're keeping?
I'm keeping. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna keep.
I'll play Command Tower and say go.
Alright.
Yeah, crap. You suck.
I do. Probably want to reset the life totals. Thank you, sir. Okay. My turn. Draw for turn. I will play an Island and say go.
You. I will plunge and say go.
Alright, on your end step, I will tap to play a Spectral Sailor.
I mean,
untap.
Son of a beach.
Draw for turn. That is fair. That is a fair response.
You see the Joker film fighter going to be guarded by the police. I did hear about that actually.
Yeah, actually, I had been hearing different things about that. And it's just okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about any of that.
Yeah,
but then I mean,
so much crazy stuff is going on, but it's like I don't know, the odds are
with having a repeat of what I ended up having with.
It sounded like there is credible threats, though. So that's at the same point. If you're gonna go see it, I think you'd rather have them there.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like we're
you'd rather have them not there and not needed. That's the best scenario, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Guildgate tapped. And swing for one.
Yeah. Feel about that.
Say go. I haven't been to the cinema in so long.
Swap.
Yeah. The sheer amount they charge for the concessions, but then that's where they make their money, so.
And they go.
It's a rock and a hard place, especially if you're trying to go to the. I think the last time that I actually ended up going to the cinema was for when Logan came out. Okay, so untap, draw for turn.
I haven't been to the cinema in at least 10 years. Fair enough to say that. I couldn't tell you the last film I saw.
Fair enough. Going for one.
Of course.
Temple of Mystery tapped, scry one. Very well. Say go.
Yeah. Card. Planes. Eldraine Tithe.
Nice.
Go.
On tap.
So, gotta pay 2.
I do not.
That's. It's one of those big first come table. Carrie brought in a whole chocolate cake on a plate into the cinema. Awesome.
That is flippin' hilarious.
I was thinking it was sushi. The mental image of something just being like, my cake, what you gonna do about it?
This is my whole cake. What do you got, a problem with that? Oh, that's wonderful.
My mom was always good at that. Found a way to get snacks in because she wasn't paying for the concession.
Yeah, in fairness. Okay,
that was in the 80s.
Swing for one.
Flash 9. I can do 22 turns and you got me.
I'll get there eventually. Play planes. All good, all good, all good. The heck with it. I'm gonna tap to play just the regular creature part of the Rosethorn Acolyte and say go.
This is driving me nuts. I know.
One of them days, my friend. Another dude had a whole pizza? A guy eating a panini in there.
That's hilarious.
Nothing tops the time we were watching Super 8 and a couple behind us were. Yeah. Having intercourse. It was like that one time when Cardigan and I went to go through and watch one of the Harry Potter movies, and there was a dude who was going through and getting
draw a card off that.
yeah, who was having something happen in the very back corner and stuff like that. It's just like very uncomfortable for the rest. And that was just like before the movie even started.
Oh, yeah. Cool, go.
But, yeah, one more thing to go through, and that's why we don't really go to the cinema that much anymore. Okay. Untap. Draw for
Are
turn.
you gonna pay the 2?
I do not. I will play a forest. I'll swing for 3. Then there's cinema for that. Huey Herman. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Oh, damn, I remember that whole thing. Uh-huh. I swung, I didn't say go yet.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
Distracted. I'm
all good. All good.
Sorry,
So,
sorry.
No, that's fine. I swung for 3, and then I'm tapping out to play.
May or may not be extremely flagging.
No, that's fine, dude. That's fine. Again, we've had a long day. So, playing Chulane. And that is all I have, so I will say it. No, no worries. No worries.
Alright.
Batman? Was he in Batman? I don't remember him being in Batman, actually. I want to say no, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for me being incorrect.
Swamp.
I mean, I know Marlon Wayans was supposed to be in Batman Returns actually as Robin, but he never actually made it into
cracking a treasure token for, I don't know, a forest.
Sure.
Doesn't actually matter.
No. But yeah, he was supposed to be there as Robin during one of the versions of the script, but during rewrites, they ended up completely changing that, but then he still ended up getting credited for that, and there was a result. Something in the way of residuals, I want to say.
Oh. Yeah. Probably. Maybe in the credits. Yeah. Let's say 2-3.
Okay.
Let's go.
Equal to the number of enchantments.
Artifacts for enchantments.
Okay.
So I have one artifact.
Yeah. 2, 3. Alright, so I'm tap. Draw for turn. Doggone. Sure, let's try. Tap 3 to play a Forbidden Spirit. One Forbidden Spirit enters the battlefield until your next turn. Creatures can't attack you or planeswalker you control unless the controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. Whenever you cast a spell, you may draw a card. And then you may put a land from your hand on the battlefield. Have one, so. I will then.
So you didn't pay the smothering tithe, then, right?
No, I did not. Sorry.
That's my responsibility.
Play a Paradise.
Pee Wee Herman's Batman Returns.
Oh, that sounds kind of disturbing. Alright, then I'm going to go through and play a Paradise Druid, which again lets me draw a card. And then put a land from my hand on the battlefield. And then I will say go. He really was in the film. I thought there was an intermission in that film as well.
Yep.
Where was he in the film? What role did he play?
Emergent Zone.
I need to look that up. I need a wiki or an IMDb on that. God, because I loved that movie as a kid, and I watched like crap out of it. I remember the VHS that I copied that I got for it. I just, I'm sure I must have stretched the tape on it, thinking how much I watched it. And then, being a kid, how bad I was for rewinding it and whatnot.
That.
Mortimify!
Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, legit.
Move into combat. Actually, I'm not going to swing.
Actually, you mortimified that?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have. Okay. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. Dang it.
Ew.
Okay. On top. Draw for turn. Tap 7 to play Meteor Golem.
Yep. Yep.
Alela. Enter this battlefield, I may draw a card and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
He was Penguin's father.
Oh, okay. Batman Returns. Okay, yeah, it was the original Batman with sorry, Nicholson as Joker that I watched the crap out of it because I remember getting the VHS as well for Batman Returns, but I ended up not really being too big of a fan of the sequel. They went far too camp on that one, in my opinion, compared to the first one. And then I'm gonna move into combat and swing out. One flyer, then that's a 2/3 and a 2/4.
3. Oh, I go.
3. Actually, no, because yours is for each artifact and enchantment, right?
Yeah.
So it's a 4/3 because you have 2 treasures.
Oh, yeah.
So it goes through and does eat this.
I didn't do that. But I still take.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, you do still take 3. I just wanted to make sure that we're getting that proper. Oh, sorry.
I have a love-hate relationship with Tim Burton.
Yeah, true that.
Sorry, are you done?
I am.
Okay.
I most certainly am. Yeah, I remember that was one of the points of contention talking with one of my old buddies about the canned. What was it? The Superman movie that was supposed to
Skillgate
at one point have a script that was being done by Kevin Smith, and then the producer who wanted to go through and shove in unnecessary non-Superman things into it. It was just a bunch of silly things.
That's the 6th spring. We're back out.
He's like, yeah, it's like the abusive relationship that you end up going back to.
Yeah. And there you go.
Oh, that Alela is getting expensive, dude. Alright,
Are you paying the mana type?
I am not. Yep. More treasures for thee. Alright, untap, draw for turn. Playing his land. Tap 3 to play a Prison Realm, targeting Alela.
Go back.
I get the scry 1 off of that.
Yep.
So that's
Doesn't mean I'll have stop. Case in point, Sleepy Hollow.
I never even bothered with that
All the film.
but damn it, you just can't leave him. What's the thing is with his approach and aesthetic, he's managed to go through and churn out some really great films that kind of approach has really worked for. But then you've had other ones that he's tackled that has just been so not on the mark that it's just like you never really know going into it. It could be great or it could just fall flat on its face.
Yeah.
So it's a gamble, but it's worth checking out each time. It's just not necessarily going to be what you're looking for. But then I mean, it's all about managing your expectations as well. Okay. I have nothing to do except what else am I gonna do?
Up sideways.
Yep. Jam.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. I'll block the golem.
Cool. How big is that thing?
It is 2, 5. 5-3.
Alright, I will. They get to run away together.
Let's go back to our hands.
Yep. So I get to connect for how much?
5.
Cool.
You're down to 11.
And then I will say go.
I like this deck.
Edward Scissorhands, yes. The cars matching the houses. There was just so much flavor in that. But I mean, Johnny Depp back then, and the chemistry with Winona Ryder, and just the way how you managed to get the visual aesthetic just going so well for all of that.
Quarter monitor.
And the inclusion of Vincent Price in there, it's just yeah.
Any more? Can I do that differently?
Yeah. Run it back as you need to.
Right,
as you see fit, my friend.
I'm going to untap that.
That wasn't.
I'm going to play this first.
Yep.
I'm going to tap everything. Really.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to play this, which puts a charge counter on this, and this, which puts a charge counter.
Legit so.
Might work. It works.
Yep, that it does.
And that's a single.
Alright. Doing the
Oh, wait, no,
untapping.
sorry. One last thing. I hadn't played a land yet, so I'm going to play Evolving Wilds and crack it.
Cool. May I?
Yes, yeah.
Alright, now beginning the untapping. Draw for turn.
His lands. The episode where marginalists aren't sure if Vincent Price is still alive.
What episode was that?
Yeah, I know. I do not seem to remember that one. What else happened in it?
I'm gonna tap for 7 to play Meteor Golem once again. Cast a creature spell, draw a card. And then moving into combat.
Again?
Of course. And then I'll swing for 3.
Swing for 3?
Yep. It's 2/4 not flying. That one's
I'll
evasive.
block it, the 2/4 with the 1/4.
Okay.
So I take 1.
Take the 1. I got no other viable moves, so you may go.
Oh, you didn't pay the tithe on that.
No, I did not. Bart and Homer were camping.
Is that where Bart gets the knife?
They're all bleeding together.
I know.
Or is that the
Because there's
one?
been other ones where they go camping and they get lost.
Yeah, it's the one where they end up going. Was there camping in the one where they ended up getting lost out at sea in the raft with the Krusty Burger?
That's what I'm thinking about, the knife one. But yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that wasn't camping actually. There's the one where they get lost in the woods too. I think that was season 1, right? 2.
Or is that the one that was related to the RV?
Trying to so many.
That's why Simpsons did it first as a meme.
Scry 2.
Yep.
Oh, I hate this deck.
Oh, damn.
I'll pay 3 to sacrifice the draw 2.
Yep.
Stingo!
Oh, yeah. Untap, tap, 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 tap. Draw for turn. Yeah, I feel like I need to flip this because my cards are coming up upside down every single time.
It's the one where Homer gets fake tickets to the Super Bowl. Oh, I actually watched that one earlier this year with my brother.
Oh, okay.
This is my brother's idea of coming home nostalgia is to be at home and watch The Simpsons. Even though we didn't grow up in that house, apartment.
Yeah. Still, what else? Hey, if that's what you relate to is home, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, let's. Tap to play Flourish. Creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. And then I will swing.
Okay. Boy.
Yep.
So that's 8, 9? No, 9, 10,
11.
So yeah, dead no matter what.
That is lethal, unfortunately, my friend.
I've got no friggin' creatures. Like, I literally, no jokes, that was the only creature I pulled that entire game, and then I just pulled that.
What?
Yeah, that's been my trouble the whole time. Is there's not enough creatures.
This has just been such a stark
It's got to be
contrast.
variance, but it's like, what? I'm so confused. Yeah, no worries.
Good game, sir.
Yeah.
God damn. This is I honestly, when we play these things in arena, this was the deck.
I know. That's why I'm just like, what?
That's why
I had so much fun playing it.
That was at the top of my list for the decks to be able to go through and try and pick up. Or Brawl. What in the shit? How did this turn out this way?
There's creatures in here.
We must be missing triggers. I don't even get it.
No, it's just really bad luck. It's not really that low on creatures. Yeah, Master Girl's in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% just down to luck.
I've just been like hate cutting your deck apparently.
Apparently.
Don't even ask me how that's happened.
Oh, they're still fun. It's just like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, really?
Dude, like we actually got our hands on the Brawl Precons. We've been jamming Brawl for like 3 hours.
Yeah, we have been.
This is Brawl. It's Throne of Eldraine. With proper precons. With proper support from WotC.
However, I think we have come to the end of the stream.
I believe so. But I've had a blast going through and playing this. And I'm actually a really big fan of these sleeves.
Do you want to open anything else, or do you want to wait?
I'm down to open more. Are you?
I think I'm going to wait, just based on luck.
Okay. Give those a shuffle, man. Those are sweet.
Yeah, give it a try.
But, yeah. There are still 2 more packs. Oh, hell yeah, we love The Simpsons.
Yeah. Yeah, The Simpsons are burned into my mind. Well, I mean, there's so many times to watch it. I remember coming home from school, and there was like 4 opportunities to watch The Simpsons in the evening after school.
Yeah, we really were in the heyday of it.
I mean, sometimes literally back to back. You have to change the channel, that was it.
But it was just so goddamn good back then, too.
Yeah.
It was just all killer, no filler kind of thing.
Please do shuffle, man.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go through and try and pick some of those up, maybe for commander decks.
I gotta sort through my sleeves and just start using those. But when I buy some more.
Oh, yes, we are back for another collector's pack because this is how we're gonna go through and end the stream.
How long have we been friends? Since high school, basically. I'm not gonna put a number of years on it because I'll feel bad.
Yeah, but yeah, sounds about right. God. All right.
More than 5.
Back when we were both youthful knights. Alright, what else do we have here? Oh, snap! I hit one of the foil showcases in the common slot with a Silver Flame Squire and the adventure half of it, the front half being an on alert. Oh, those are beautiful. So awesome. Maybe.
I don't think it's been 19.
No, but definitely in the double digits. Fling! Oh, so awesome with the flying goblo.
Me and Lam have been friends for something like 23 or 24 years or something like that now. Like early elementary school.
Yeah. And next we have a Mistford River Turtle. Turtle.
It probably actually has been 10 years though, to be honest.
Reeve Soul. Still with the commons, we have an Idyllic Grange. And then there is a Silver Flame Ritual. I'm having such a hard time keeping these things in frame. Alright, moving into the uncommons. We have a Savvy Hunter. Next, there is a Shepherd of the Flock. And then moving into the showcase cards, we have a Merchant of the Veil, a Curious Pair, and then a Garrison Griffin. So I hit a bust on this one. Because it's just a common.
Badly enough, I've done the math, but I can't get. Yeah, it's either 13 or 14 years that we've been friends for.
Yeah, something like that. All right, and moving out into the showcase card is a Wish Claw Talisman.
Because I think the showcase were full art. So.
No, these ones are the extended art, and then next is either a regular foil or mythic, or a regular rare or mythic foil,
right,
or a showcase rare or mythic foil, or an extended art foil rare or mythic. That's like the money slot. So yeah. Mirror Maid for the foil extended art.
Nice.
So I actually went through and hit that. And then we have a dwarf.
Nice.
With some more food. Oh, snap. Hit 2. Oh, these are just so freaking cool. Like, these openings are really making me want to go through and gamble on more of this stuff. This is so beautiful.
I really like the storybook stuff.
These showcase cards are amazing.
Yeah. Cards. So nice.
These packs are awesome. They really are making me want to go through and gamble on more of this stuff.
Especially if you probably get more from
doggone it, but I really gotta go through and show some restraint.
Yes. I'm not saying you should.
Yeah. But it isn't out of the realm of possibility for me to be able to go through and actually get my hands on more of this awesome stuff. But I think I'm all out of luck on this.
I'm gonna wait until Sunday.
And that is completely fair. Because for Sunday, we will finally be able to go through and take our second attempt at the Play Any Card event, where this is the second half of the Play Any Card, Win Every Card, where you can actually, legits for realsies, no dealsies, win one of every card in Standard.
All you have to do is win 12 games without losing any more than one.
But in order to aid you in your quest, you go through and can actually build decks with a playset of any card in Standard.
Yeah, so you just build your deck, and even if you're missing it, it's still going to let you play it.
Yeah, you can go through and brew to your heart's content, come up with the craziest, jankiest, or like super streamlined, laser-focused optimal decks, and like just jam. I mean, it's 2 losses and you're out.
2 losses and you're out. So unfortunately, that's when you're out. But there are prizes along the way that ramp up. It's mostly ICRs and XP up until, I believe, 9. I don't have it in front of me. And I think 10 you get sealed, 11 you get one of everything in Eldraine, and 12 you get one of everything.
Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely a lot on the line to be able to be gained from it. And it's nice because it's not really any skin in that you go through and have to pay for it. It's a free entry. So it's a great way to go through and kind of get more of a feel for really what's going on in Standard if you haven't really been going through and ranking into the Standard rank queues.
Yes.
Because it's wild out there.
It is very wild out there.
Throne of Eldraine and Rotation have just gone through and really shaken things up. So
I've seen some pretty interesting decks that make me nervous about going into this event.
And I mean, I thought we'd gone through and seen pretty much the breadth of everything that there was available, but I'm like, in a week, how much can Standard really go through and mutate for the meta?
A lot.
A lot. So like, this is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to go through, and
I'm stoked and nervous for it because it's like I'm probably gonna like bomb out to it.
I really feel like I'm gonna have to go through and take a long, hard look at the pool tomorrow and start trying to brew some stuff up. I mean, aside from what I've already gone through and put together for last week, so some of that stuff's gonna carry through unchanged. Others probably heavily changed, and I mean, it's not like we're necessarily going to get that many attempts. So
yeah, there's so many. So
that's me knocking on wood, trying to go through and.
But it's definitely worth tuning in for to see what we're doing. So
because
you're on Twitch again.
Yep.
Or if you're catching the VOD.
Yep. If you're catching the VOD when that actually goes.
Which is Saturday night. So if you had watched the VOD on Saturday on YouTube. Tomorrow.
Yeah. So we will be live on Twitch for that. Trying to go all the way to 12 because there's a lot of great stuff.
Trying.
So definitely trying. And I mean, otherwise, if that ends up falling flat for whatever reason, there's still plenty of other stuff that we can go through and jam in Arena.
Yeah, we'll find something. Yeah. So make sure you come for that and catch you in the next one.
Yeah, and until then, we hope you have a great one. So,
also, thanks everyone who hung out, Tara.
Yes, thank you, Tara, so much.
Tomorrow is when the VOD goes live. It'll be 24 hours. It'll be 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah,
that's when the VOD. But it'll be Sunday at about noon. We're gonna try for earlier, but noon is probably will be live. Would be realistic.
Yeah, honestly, it's noonish is really what we aim for on Sundays. I mean, it'd be nice if we were live a little bit before that. It could end up being like a little bit after that, but because it's Arena, it's definitely easier for us to go through and get that set up rather than a paper setup. So, and we won't have to worry about
PST.
Yes, so hopefully we won't have any issues about trying to get the card camp set up.
And that'll work. Yes,
but yeah,
I think with that we'll just see everybody in the next one.
Yeah. So have a great one.
Peace.
Cheers.
Find the right thing.